So you know that statement, when they go low, we go high. How about when they go low, we check them? We don't have to wreck them, but how about we check them? Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Miss Charlotte, and you know I like for us to think and to deal with our issues on Wednesdays. Yes, we are under a lot of stress as of late, and I know we tend to deal with our issues from an emotional place. I get it. But I'm going to just keep this 100. There is no reason and or excuse for people to be assholes. So if you are acting like an asshole, you need to be aware of it. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. There are some things and some people and some behavior that needs to be checked. And so today I'm just going to try to give you some ways to deal with certain things and how to check them without necessarily changing who you are. Okay, so yeah, when they go low, we need to go high, but we also need to check people so that they are aware of some of the bull crap that they're doing. Okay, so before I get into this, let me just say this much. This is not an easy thing to do when you do not know yourself. If you have not checked yourself, in a sense, do you know your strengths? Do you know your weaknesses? Have you faced any of your issues? Have you faced any of your demons? If you do not know yourself, it is hard for you to say, do you know who the hell you talking to? You can't say that if you don't know who the hell you talking to. Who are you? Because before you give them that, if you have to give them that, you need to know who you are and what you're standing in. And when it comes to privilege, it is no longer about race. It's about rich now. It's about status. It's about looks. People are really tripping. They're talking and behaving in a way where they feel superior to you and they want you to feel inferior. And people are bulldozing people, and they will bulldoze you if you allow it. So how can we figure out how not to allow it? All right. So my thing is this: we're supposed to treat people how we want to be treated, but people aren't doing that. So what we have to do to help people to become aware is to treat them how they treat you. Just that individual. You do not have to change yourself. You do not have to become bitter. You don't have to become some bitch, some, asshole. You could just give the person that is treating you wrong, give them what they're giving you exactly the way they're giving it to you, so that it brings awareness to them. So let me give you some examples. You know how you could be at the grocery store on the phone minding your business, and somebody who is privileged feels that they are entitled to mind your business, look you in the face, look you up and down, and expect you to just be okay with it, and kind of have the audacity for you to not even have an attitude. A lot of times we just go, okay, I'm just going to go high. I'm just going to ignore them. Okay, I'm just going to cower down. I don't want it to be stressful. What I say is, the next time somebody does that to you, let's say you're on the phone and you talking, you minding your business, you're not loud, you just having a conversation, and they decide that they're going to be entitled to your conversation, put the phone down. Just say, excuse me, put the phone down. And if they're looking at you, you just look at them. You could even smile. Bring the awareness, because now you're letting them know that I'm secure within myself. I don't need you to be my equal. I need you to respect me and respect my space. So just look at them, smile. And if they don't get the picture, just continue. Just continue to look at them. Eventually, they're going to say, oh, okay. You need to stand in your own security. You're not going to be steamrolled. They have no right to make you feel this type of way. They're not superior to you, and you don't need permission, and you're not asking them to be your equal. Okay? You're asking them to respect you and to mind their business. Okay, that's one way. People who like to dismiss you. Ooh, that's my big pet peeve. You try to help people out. You try to bring, good ideas, or, you just try to bring something to the table. And every time you do, they just dismiss you. Very dismissive. Okay, so if you have somebody that's doing that to you, guess what? Be dismissed. All right. No more helping you out. No more talking to you. No more allowing you to be in my space. Because see, that's what they don't get. They're thinking that their space is so this and their space is so that you are not good enough to be in their space. So they dismiss you. Well, guess what? Your space is good too. Your space is sacred. Treat you the way you treat me. You don't want me in your space, guess what? I don't want you in mine either. But it doesn't mean you have to be nasty or wreck them. They come your way, you go left, be nice to the people of the left. They come your way, you go to the right, be nice to the people on the right. You no longer have anything to put in. There's no more input for you because you're always dismissed by them. Because see, some people get off on dismissing you. But guess what happens? If you dismiss yourself and really dismiss them, they get checked. Trust me, they be like, how come every time I come over to say something, they gone? How come? Because sometimes people need attention. They get off on dismissing you. But now they don't have anything to dismiss. Now they feel dismissed. Hey, don't change yourself. Just deal with the person on their level and then remove yourself. But anybody talking to you any type of way, being condescending, trying to act like you're inferior, stand in your truth. Be courageous, be bold, be beautiful. Know that your common sense is just as good as a PhD, because some of these PhD people need to get their common sense degree, because some of them don't have no common sense. If you got common sense, you better wear your common sense like it is a master's degree, okay? Because it is. Just do not allow people to make you feel inferior to them. Stand up for yourself. Don't be bulldozed. Say what you got to say, mean it, and don't be afraid. Okay? It's very uncomfortable, but practice looking somebody in their eye. And when someone's talking to you condescending, just give it back to them. You don't have to lie, be loud. You don't have to scream. Just give them the same thing. And then if they say to you, well, why are you being so condescending to me? You can simply say, oh, I thought that was the way you like to communicate, because you are being condescending to me. So, I'm just treating people how they want to be treated. You're treating me condescendingly, so I'm treating you because I thought that's what you want. Isn't that what you want back in return? Check them. You don't got to wreck them. Check them. Okay? And when somebody is talking to you, let's say you don't want to do that, but let's say somebody's talking disrespectful to you. I mean, really disrespectful and condescending. There's nothing wrong with calmly saying, who are you talking to? And that's going to make them be like, excuse me, who are you talking to? But you got to be straight. You got to be serious and calm, and it's got to be eye contact. Simply just ask, who are you talking to? So that they are aware of who they are talking to. And if they continue, then that's a different story. But for the most part, that knocks on their door like, oh, yeah. You want to come again? You want to try this again? We can finish having a conversation, but now you know who you are talking to. Don't wreck them, but check them. If you understand what I'm talking about, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. We can agree to disagree. It's all good. We're sexy. Just keep it cute. Any hate, it's going to get deleted. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subs before the end of this Ratchet 2020. If you do not mind helping me out, I would appreciate that. And if you are watching this on my Facebook page, please like the page and share. If you're watching this on my IGTV, please follow and share. And until next week, I will see you later.